Thanks for having me. I'm in Philadelphia, so born and raised, as the song goes, and yeah, so I'm a writer, director, producer. I'm 24, and the movie in question, my first movie, is How to Start a Cult in 5 Easy Steps.
You're 24 and you've done all that already.
Dude, you make me
I have a
sick.
second movie too, which is coming out later this year. So we're working hard.
Yeah. Thank you very much for sending the link and getting in touch because obviously you self-distributed this as well. How did you manage to do that? I mean, perhaps let's start at the beginning and tell us a little bit about what gave you the idea for the film and what made you do it, and then we can talk about how you managed to distribute it.
Yeah, so again, How to Start a Cult in 5 Easy Steps. I actually started with that name before I started with anything else. A big part of filmmaking is marketing and how to market, yourself, but also the film and what's going to get people's attention. So I had that idea for the name a good bit before I wrote anything. And I was in college at the time, so I knew come graduation, I would go out and make a film. I've been very fortunate to have a lot of really good mentors who have done really big movies before. And they all told me essentially that the best way to learn if you can do this as a career is to just go and do it. And if it fails miserably, you probably should go look for something else. And if it goes really well, you might still want to look for something else, but at least maybe you bought yourself a year or two. And so I took that really seriously. I raised all the money and did all the pre-production while I was in college. And then 2 days after I graduated, I started filming. I went to production. So it was all very, very quick. And then, as distribution goes, you get the movie done and you submit to festivals, and that's about 8 months of waiting. And then you talk to sales. And, fortunately, the film, came out solid enough where sales came really quickly. And they reached out to distributors who also came pretty quickly. So we had those deals. We had deals that, 95% of filmmakers would have taken, quite frankly. But they are crap deals. I mean, they are really awful deals. And I cannot stress that enough, how bad business that is. I can see a bad deal when it's presented. So we said no. And instead we made a website, put it out ourselves, and we're doing our own marketing. We have our own control over it, and we can kind of do more things with the film than we'd otherwise be able to do.
Man, it's brave, isn't it?